Good morning to everyone. Once again, welcome to Geography class. In this class, as you are seeing on the slide, we are having the India's physical map. So dear cadet, today we are going to do the revision part for the chapter number 3, drainage. In this chapter, whatever the map work is going to be there, we are going to see that. Already in our explanatory class, I had explained how the map work will be there. But still, with the request of lot many students, I am again explaining you. Moving further to see the basic points of this chapter. In this chapter, we are going to cover the point of revision. Chapter number 3, drainage. Topic is revision and today's date is 23rd January 2021. So dear cadets, here we are going to see the chapter drainage in a gifted form. This chapter is not going to come in the examination, but still I am revising because anytime it can be changed, it may be come. So for that purpose, only the map work is sure to come in the examination. But whether the question answers are not going to be there, till up to the annual examination we have to wait. So I am revising this chapter once again for you. Here, what is the meaning of drainage first? So drainage is a term which signifying the river system of an particular area. A drainage basin of river basin is an area which is drained by a single river system. Okay? In that already I clarified what is the meaning of distributary. What is the meaning of tributaries? Next, an upland that separates the two drainage systems that are next to each other is called a water divide. Whatever the upland and which is separating the two drainage systems, that is going to be called as water divide. In the textbook, the water divide photograph is given on the chapter number 3rd at the starting of the chapter only. On the basis of origin, there are the two river systems in India. One is the Himalayan rivers and another is the Peninsular river. The rivers which are originating from Himalaya are called as Himalayan river, and the rivers which are originating from Peninsula, they are called as Peninsular river. In that we are going to see about the differences of perennial and non-perennial rivers. Okay? Let's move. What are Himalayan rivers? So Himalayan rivers have water in them throughout the year, and the basic reason for that is the rainfall and snowfall. They are perennial. Okay? And that's why thus navigable. Perennial means to be throughout the year they will have water, and the reason will be because of the rainfall, and after that the melting of snow will give the water to the river. Himalayan rivers create meanders, oxbow lake and other depositional features on their courses. This oxbow lake, meanders and other depositional features already we had studied in 7th standard, in 9th standard. So Peninsular river, they are seasonal in nature. Mostly they depend on the rainfall, thus non-navigable. Most of the rivers of Peninsular river originate in the Western Ghat and flows towards the Bay of Bengal. When we are going to see the map, we are going to understand this concept in detail. So here the clarification for the Himalayan river and Peninsular river is clear. Moving further, the land of India display great physical variation. Geologically, the Peninsular Plateau constitute one of an ancient landmass on the Earth's surface. It was supposed to be one of the most stable land. It's all about the plateau. The Himalaya and the northern plains are the most recent landform. from the viewpoint of the geology. Himalaya mountains form an unstable zone. Next, the Himalaya rivers. A river along with its tributary may be called a river system. What is tributary? What is distributary? I will explain you soon. The major Himalaya rivers are Indus, the Ganges and the Brahmaputra. Let's see. Peninsular river. In the peninsular river we are having the major rivers. We are knowing the names. In your locality also the rivers will be there. Peninsular river are Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, flows eastward to drain into the Bay of Bengal. And here is a very interesting point. Only the two rivers are there. They are pouring their water in Arabian Sea. The name of the two rivers are Tapi and Narmada. The drainage basin of peninsular river are comparatively small in size. Next, lakes. What are lakes? Most lakes are permanent while others contain water only during the rainy season. And the lakes are creating a very aesthetic scene. Next we are going to see about the important significance of lakes, how they are forming. The slide is representing that. Some lakes are the result of the glacier activities. That means the ice sheet, and some may be formed by the wind, river action and the human activity. Just the Bhopal lake is one of the example of world artificial lake. A river meandering across a floodplain formed cutoff that later developed into the Oxbow lake. We have seen the Oxbow. In that form the Oxbow lakes are forming in that shape. So by the glacier activities also the lakes can form. So some lakes like Wular Lake in Jammu and Kashmir result from the tectonic activity. Apart from natural lake, the damming of the river for generating the hydel power has also led to the formation of lake. So here we are seeing the formation of lakes. Moving further. So here few points are there which are speaking the important and significance of lake. Lakes, its significance and importance and helpfulness to us. First one, lakes help to regulate river water flow and prevents flooding. So rivers are playing an important role to regulate the river water and preventing us from flooding. Second, aid to develop hydel powers. To generate the hydroelectricity, it's going to be an asset for us. The next, moderate climate. With the help of the lakes, the climate can be moderate. The next, maintain aquatic ecosystem. If lake is there, naturally the aquatic animals will be there and aquatic ecosystem is going to be maintained and enhanced. Next point, enhance natural beauty. As I earlier stated, lakes are creating aesthetic sense. As you all knowing about that, in our school, soon we are going to have one lake. Already the background, the base is already prepared. And water is also slowly bringing in. Develop tourism and provide recreation. So it's going to be another source for tourism and recreation. Moving further to see the other points from this chapter. After that we are going to discuss the map work which are going to come in the final examination and how you have to do that. Next, role of rivers in economics. Rivers are natural source of water. So rivers are the natural source of fresh water. It forms the main backbone of agriculture. Settlement on agriculture. For the agriculture, river bank have developed into city. So dear cadets, here we are seeing the role of river in economy and how the rivers are playing the backbone for the agriculture, for the settlement of the human being and the cities. Rivers are used for irrigation, navigation, hydropower generation, all vital for India and agriculture economy. So here we are seeing how the rivers are playing a very important and significant role in our economy by boosting agriculture, by giving support to our settlement, to develop the cities, used for irrigation, for water transport, to generate hydropowers and so on. Next, river pollution. So here we are seeing the quality of river water is affected by growing domestic, municipal, industrial and agriculture demand. So the river pollution is the very big challenge today. A heavy load of untreated sewage and industrial effluent are emptied, which are emptied into the river, affects the river self-cleansing property. Concern over rising pollution in our river lead to the launching of various action plans to clean the rivers like Narmada Bachao Andolan. That means the Narmada is one of the river and we have to save the river from polluting. Just Namami Gange program initiated by the government on June 2014. The link is also there. You can go and you can see. You may explore about this project, right? Next, Narmada River, Namami Devi Narmade. This is the another scheme to conserve and preserve Narmada River. The next, the main point of this chapter, chapter number 3, drainage. And the noting point is that only the map item as given in the map list from this chapter to be evaluated in examination. This is from the CBSE curriculum. I am keeping in front of you to open your eyes. From this chapter, only the map work is going to be evaluated in examination. Dear cadet, this time also I had placed the map work. River Ganga I had shown over there. In the clue I stated a type of a river or a river, but you are placing that's a deciduous forest. By giving the clue also, you are not able to identify which river is there. In clue it is given river, but you are mentioning over there that is a forest. So how it can be possible? Next, don't lose your marks. So 5 marks question is going to be there. 2 items from history, map list, and 3 items from geography it will be there. So for the geography side, from this chapter, identify the river system of the country. As I had given the river Ganga, few students did very well the map work and few they just missed out the 3 marks. Next, by seeing this slide, please make clear from history 2 mark and from geography 3 map will be there. That means for the 3 marks you have to do the map work in the India's outline political map, and history for the 2 marks you have to do this one. So 3 items will be there from geography and 2 items will be from history. Chapter number 3, drainage. From this chapter, these many points is going to be there. On WhatsApp also in a PDF form I send it to you. So you can please read this again and again, so it's going to be crystal clear for you. The rivers identification is going to become, just I place the Ganges, the Ganga river I placed, I mark Ganga river, and in a clue I had given a river. So you have to identify which river is there. But instead of placing the name of the river over there on the blank, you are writing it's a deciduous forest, tropical evergreen forest, and so on. So that's incorrect. Please read the instruction which are given in the map work. Peninsular river, Narmada, Tapi, Kaveri, Krishna, Godavari, the Mahanadi. Lake can be there, Vola, Puliket, Samba, and Chilika. Next, this is the map of major river. Again, I am highlighting here. Please see, I mark this point, Ganges, up to here, right? Like this. So you are placing it's a deciduous, and I placed from here, I made one mark here, and the place was empty to write on that. But you are not writing on that. Another I made here, a type of a forest. So that was evergreen forest. Only 3 points were there. 2 I place you for identification by adding the clue in the examination. By seeing the clue, you can understand it's a, so it's a type of a vegetation. Which vegetation here? Evergreen. So write the name of vegetation here. Here a river. So which river? Ganga. So you have to write here. Corbett, just you have to mark here. And after marking Corbett here, you will get. Only for location I place the Corbett National. So dear cadet, please see the map properly. Please read the given question properly over there. And then do the map work. Without seeing, just don't write anything. And few students, they haven't attended. So don't do like that. Next, map skill. On an outline political map of India, mark and label the following river, just like Ganga, Satluj, Damodar, Krishna, Narmada, Tapi, Mahanadi, and Brahmaputra. The second point for you, on the outline political map of India, mark and label. Why I am placing mark? So you can understand where to mark and which river is there. Although it is not going to become for mark and labeling, but I am placing here for it so that you can draw the India's outline political map. From this chapter you can understand which river is where, and when some mark is going to be there in the map work over there, you can quickly understand which river is that, and you can get benefited with the marks correctly. So these 2 points, just here Satluj is there, Damodar is there, Krishna is there. So as we are seeing here, so Satluj, where is Satluj? So you have to find out here, where is Satluj river, right? Just like Damodar river, Krishna river, Godavari river, Tapi river, Narmada river. Okay? So please see it, plus Sambar lake, Chilika lake, Wooler lake, all the lake also you have to see properly. This is given in the chapter number 3, figure 3.4, major rivers and lake. Next, please do this map skill. This is for marking and labeling, but in examination already it is going to be marked, and you have to only identify which river is there or which lake is there. So you have to mention. Suppose in Jammu and Kashmir it is going to be marked and it is going to be written a lake. So which lake will be there? So it's going to be Wooler Lake. Okay. Lastly, I want to tell to each and everyone, please do the map work properly and practice well. Again I will tell you one thing. Again, this Chilika Lake. So in the map, here the point will be there and one dash will be there, A, and in question paper one clue will be there, a lake. So you have to understand which lake it is there. So you have to write here Chilika Lake. You have to only write. You are not labeling there and locating there. You are just writing the correct answer here. Okay. So please do this map work, and if you are facing any doubt and difficulty, please let me know that. All the cadets, please do the revision part very well, because as you are knowing about that, zone wise the question paper will come. From where it is going to become, which questions are going to be asked, we are not knowing about it. So thanking to each and everyone for watching this video. Till then, be safe and secure at your home. Jai